What up, folks? Cajun Blaze here. Man, I'm just sitting out here enjoying the Florida Gerard. See that? Grown, locally sold here at Piper's Haven in Lafayette off of Congress Street. Story time. Man, you know, down in South Louisiana, most of our weather is hot, humid, sticky, can't breathe, walk outside, start dripping sweat kind of weather. And this winter, with all the global warming going on, we've had some temperatures get below 32 degrees here recently. And a couple weeks ago, it even got down into the teens. And before it froze, we had a little bit of rain, then a little bit of sleet, and in some places even a little bit of the snowflakes dropping on the ground. And then it got real cold and froze everything up really good. I guess got down in the 17, between 17 and 22 degrees. And man, we just not used to that. So the first day was Tuesday morning. Woke up, ice all over the road, frozen everywhere, and we just don't know how to act down here with all that cold, freezing weather. So I got in my truck and I went to work, and that was Tuesday morning. It usually takes me about 10 minutes to get to work. It took me about 30 minutes to get to work that day. So we get to work, and they determined it's just not safe, so they sent everybody home. Not everybody made it to work. Just wasn't safe to be on the road, so one person stayed at the facility and everybody else went home. Well, same thing happened the next day. They told everybody go ahead and come in a little later, and we got there, and they determined, you know, they were gonna have everybody come in at a later time. So we had 2 days of this ice cold, freezing weather where you had precipitation and moisture, and then everything kind of froze over. So it made the roads just slicker than all shit, and ice and everything all over the roads. So then by, let's see, that was Tuesday and Wednesday, or by Wednesday afternoon, I guess it had gotten up to like 45 degrees and the sun was out. So all the ice on the road had started to melt and dry up. So we getting cabin fever. I got my kiddos over here visiting, and they come out here and hanging out at the house, and we made gumbo and just, you know, good cold weather type of food. But here it is, the sun's shining, ain't a cloud in the sky, 45 degrees, and we're thinking, man, it's time to get out. So this yogurt place had all you can eat yogurt, put all the toppings, all the yogurt you want in the cup, for $5 all you can pile in the cup. And we're thinking, yeah, let's go get us some yogurt, go to Yogurtland. And my wife is thinking, the weather, the newsman and the weatherman's telling everybody you should stay in. It's still not safe to get out. But we're hard-headed. It's a bunch of tête-deux. Get out the house, and we trek on over to Yogurtland, and my wife joins us. And as soon as I park and the roads are dry, it's safe driving. There's no ice, no precipitation on the roads. When we park, my wife gets out the truck on the passenger side, and don't you know, she hits some of that black ice, a slab of ice on the concrete, on the asphalt parking lot. Slips, done fall down and fell on her back. And I getting out of my truck on my side, and it's dry, so I'm standing there and I see my wife laying on the ground on the ice. She done slipped and fell. And I just freak out. I just, oh my God, you know, that's my wife. That's my best friend. I love her. I just hate to see her in any pain. So I kind of freak out, and I just ran over around the front of the truck to meet with her on the other side. And I wasn't using any caution or anything. So as soon as my left foot stepped off of this dry sidewalk onto the parking lot asphalt, I hit that ice and I just slipped. And my right foot was planted on the dry part of the sidewalk, and my left foot hit the ice. So 300 pounds full force going down, no stopping it. And I'm in between my truck and another vehicle. And it all happened so fast, and my right foot didn't slip, so it just bent till my bone broke. And I fell on the ground, and I've never broken a bone in my body. And when it snapped, I felt it. I didn't hear it. I don't remember hearing it, but I definitely felt it. So I'm on the ground. I'm in pain. It hurts. I felt it. Immediately I said, I think I broke my leg. Hollering at the kids, I think I broke my leg. And I'm laying on this slab of ice in the parking lot, and I can't move because I'm in so much pain, and I know I can't stand up. And then I'm laying on a sheet of ice, and my poor wife, she's the one that initially fell, and I don't even know what's wrong with her yet. And poor thing, she has to see about herself and get herself up. Luckily, she was only bruised. I say only bruised. She had some big bruises all over her arm and her rear end and whatnot. But you know, bruised, nothing broken for my wife. And my two boys were with me, and they're big boys, taller than I am. And luckily, they were able to help me get up, drag me onto the sidewalk where it was dry, and pull me up onto my good leg. And I tried to, and I had some steel toe boots on, so I knew that probably helped me a little bit. And I tried to put a little weight on my right leg, and it wasn't happening. I was too painful. So my son moved the vehicle. I was able to go a little further down, and I hopped on my good leg into the vehicle. We take me to the little urgent after hours care, and they took an x-ray, and come to find out I broke my fibula. It's a small bone next to the tibula, I think, is the big bone, and the fibula, from what I understand, is a little smaller bone right above the ankle. Just a kind of a hair, not a hairline, but a multi fracture at a diagonal break. So I go see an orthopedic doctor the next day, and ended up having surgery on it. They put a plate in there, 6 screws, nice little plate. They even pre-drilled the holes before they put the screws in to get it all sucked in and nice. That way we're not, you know how you drill a screw in a piece of wood and sometimes it'll splinter or fracture. These guys, they got that down to a science. So they got me all fixed up. The doctor has made my leg great again. And now I'm just sitting here recovering. So the moral of this story is, if your wife has a gut feeling that maybe you ought not to get out and go do something that's not safe, woulda, coulda, shoulda, told you so, listen to your wife. She's always got the good voice on her head telling you what you might ought to not do. So next time I think I'll be a little more safe and not so frivolous and getting out there and trying to slip around on the ice. Because down here in South Louisiana, we're just not used to ice and snow. I mean, hey, hurricanes come and we good with floodwaters, but put a little snow and ice in our mix, and that just throws us for a loop. So until next time, the Cajun Blaze always says, not A, not B, but see ya. Y'all take care and have a great day. We'll holler at you boys and girls later. Bye-bye for now.